Hello, welcome to our forecast for Sunday, February 2nd, 2025. First of all, we're going to show you our Jetstream pattern that we're going to continue to see as we talked about yesterday. So here we go. This is going to be our new pattern. We're going to have high winds up in the northern US here, and we're going to see this continue for days and days. There's Monday. Tuesday is going to move further east. Wednesday, it might actually back down as we're going to see a system come through here. And yeah, this is going to be our pattern for a while. All right, here is our precipitation forecast. This is just one model run. We'll go through this and see what the GFS says. This is just a possibility. And let's see what happens as we go forward. First of all, we do start with this clipper that we have going through the Great Lakes at the moment. And this is going to continue off to the northeast. As you can see, we're going to see some snow up here in New England area, especially Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island. Those are going to be our hot spots for that system. And then as we continue on, we're going to see a little band of snow go through the Great Lakes. And then that is actually going to bring some snow to the upper Appalachians over here. And then it's going to just dissipate out. It's not going to last long at all. And as we head into Tuesday, we're going to see it stay pretty quiet as we have these atmospheric rivers that continue to pound us. We see this moisture pop up in the middle of the US. So far, we're going to start seeing our rain at first, and maybe some snow and some freezing rain popping up along with it. And we're going to see it continue, and we may even see a second shot according to the GFS. But I think with this storm, we're definitely going to see the freezing rain, and that is also going to be a story. We're still not quite sure where this is going to be. This specific model run does show it going right through the lower Great Lakes region, and then still some further east, even into the northeast. This would bring some nice snow into the upper northeast over here, upstate New York, Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire. You guys could get some snow. And then it moves off into Canada. And after this system, we are going to see some cooler air come in, as you can see by these blue lines indicating some cooler air. And then we're going to see it become quiet, and then we're going to see another storm as we head into the weekend, and this thing is likely to combine and come together somewhere kind of similar as our previous system. And this also could bring some significant snow to the northeast. And again, very similarly to last time, this would just move off and be even more impactful to Canada than the previous. And again, we see even more cold air come in behind this. And this is kind of where we really don't know where it's going to happen. But some models are indicating that we could see some sort of storm system come up sometime mid next week. And this specific model run does show it going off. But let's see what the other models have to say about this. All right, this is our European run here. Let's see what this one says. First of all, it does show this clipper coming through. And again, bringing that snow to the northeast. But that's pretty confident already. And then there's that other clipper system that we were talking about, that little strip of snow. Some models have actually been indicating that we could see some rain with this as well, but very, very light. This is going to be insignificant. This is definitely a possibility, but it does show some severe weather all the way up here in the lower Great Lakes region, Ohio Valley area, and definitely get that snow up in the north there. You guys haven't had much snow this year. But this freezing rain band, again, this freezing rain I think is going to be very significant for this system. We're pretty sure about that one. And this one does show the snow a lot further north. So the only area that would really get some significant snow would be the areas coming in front of this system, but then it would be melted by this rain coming in behind, at least some of it. And after this system, as we head into Friday, we can see our new system from the atmospheric river over there coming in. And as we head into Saturday, this is where we're really going to see the storm to come together. And this one does show it a lot further west than the GFS. It could happen anywhere between like right over here or over here. And this one does show it around in the same area. And it still kind of brings similar snowfall to the northeast to what the GFS has been saying, especially with that second system. And there's our cooler air again. After every single system, more cool air comes in behind. Tuesday, possibly Wednesday, it is also showing a big system, possibly in the south and maybe even a northeast. And again, this is way too far out, but again, this is showing snow way up here in the north. Take this with a very light grain of salt. All right, so as we continue throughout this week, as we go into tomorrow, the heat is really going to ramp up over the southern plains, and that is going to continue south, and then this cool air is going to push that warm air south. But even still, if you're in the south anywhere, it is going to be hot. Even further south, you could actually have some real nice heat. It might actually be a big break from all this cold. As we head into Friday, this second shot of cold air after that midweek storm is going to bring some nice cool air to some of you who are in the Midwest area and the Northeast, but is quickly going to warm up again until our second weekend storm is going to bring even more cool air behind it. Now, the difference between yesterday's forecast and today's forecast is this is forecasted to be a lot further south, and could it actually bring some refreshment to those of you in the south, maybe not very south. After our next system, there it goes, boom, and here's that cold blast. That is like 20 degrees plus below average. Even European is showing some sort of cold blast as we head closer into the mid-month, such as the week of February 10th through the 15th. This could be a real nice cold blast and could bring some more southern storms because this cold air is just so frigid. And look at this. Boom. Take this one with a grain of salt, but it could very well be very cold for a long, long, long time. Over the next week or so, we could see some very, very, very significant snow out here in the Sierra Nevada area and in other areas in the Northern Rockies. You guys in the Northern Plains, Upper Midwest area, not going to get much, maybe 3 to 5 inches. But you guys in the Northeast, especially up in here, you could very well get a foot over the next week or so. Anyways, thank you so much, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon.